Hey everybody, welcome back. This is an update video. It's been what, 3 years or something crazy since I posted a video on YouTube. I was pumping out some really good content and then just had a lot of really exciting things happen that I had to kind of put my head down and get accomplished. I'm excited to share that with you guys here today. But first off, thank you for everybody who's liked and subscribed to my channel, that's commented and given me positive feedback on all the content that I produced a couple of years ago. That means a lot. I've really put my head down and worked really hard at this flying stuff and became real knowledgeable. And I'm just blessed to be able to have the facilities and the knowledge and expertise to be able to share some of this stuff with you guys in hopes that that helps clarify a lot of things, teach you some things, and makes your flight training journey just that much better. So, thank you again from the bottom of my heart, everybody who's reached out and given me some positive feedback and everything like that. So, I'll fill you in on what I've been able to get accomplished here in the past couple of years, but also a couple things I have coming up here shortly. And I promise I'm going to start producing some more videos and pump those out that's going to help you out on your Checkride stuff. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. So first off, I have a big list of stuff that I've gotten accomplished over the past 3 years. I was finally able to get my A&P certificate completed about 2.5 years ago. So I was able to get signed off by the FAA, something that, I've been working on airplanes since I was 17 years old while I was learning to fly, and also as I started my business with the flight school and everything. So I was able to finally get signed off on that. I'll post another video on kind of the process, what the testing and everything was like. I'll produce that in another video to help you guys out. Maybe you might be interested in accomplishing your A&P Mechanics license. Another thing is I've had my application in for I think around 4 years to become a pilot examiner, or referred to as a DPE. And I got the call last April 2023 that I've been selected as an applicant, and then I went through the whole DPE process and was able to get that finished last December. So I've been given check rides for almost a year now, so I got some exciting things to share with you guys. I want to produce lots of videos to help you guys prepare for the check ride, but also to help with the paperwork stuff. As DPEs, it's really frustrating when the excitement of the check ride, everybody shows up and we can't do the check ride because we're missing, requirements weren't completed, the paperwork's messed up, something like that. We run into that a lot, so I'm going to try to produce some videos to help you guys out with that. Another thing is, since I've been an A&P for 2.5 years, pretty much, in the end of March will be my 3-year mark, and I'll be eligible to go take my IA written test. So IA is inspection authorization. That's the highest level of mechanic stuff that you can do. So I'll be able to sign off annual inspections, sign off major alterations and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. And then it's just busy, man. When you're running a flight school, it's all hands on deck, all hours of the day, no breaks, working nights, weekends, all that stuff. So it's just a lot. It's time consuming with all my other stuff that I have going on, just to keep the flight school going, keep the planes maintained, oversee everything, just do day-to-day operations and stuff. So it just takes a lot of time and everything. So I apologize. All those things kind of consume me, and I wasn't able to produce that much videos and stuff like that. But like I said, that's going to be changing. So some other really big projects that we got accomplished is this 1966 Cessna 172 Golf model. We found this up in Denver, Colorado. My buddy and I flew up there in a Cessna 182, looked at it, and he thought I was a complete crazy fool for wanting to buy that airplane and fix it up. And I probably was, but I could kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, the potential this airplane had. So it had 3,000 hours total time, and we had an engine that we overhauled, and we literally brought it home in a U-Haul truck. We found the biggest U-Haul truck that Colorado had, and Denver didn't have any, so we had to go all the way up into the mountains into Leadville, Colorado. We got the truck there, had to drive this big U-Haul truck down through the mountain range, down to the flatlands of Denver. We loaded the entire airplane up, and then Dad and I started, I think it was like a 16-hour, 17-hour journey back to North Texas to bring this airplane back, and we unloaded it in our hangar, and this thing was as bare bones as you can get. But I'm extremely proud of it. I literally replaced every nut and bolt with a brand new one. Every fuel sending unit, every fuel hose, every brake line, every brake disc, every instrument in the airplane's all brand new. Everything on this airplane's brand new. So even though it's a 1966 model, it's like a brand new airplane. So I'm extremely happy and proud of what we were able to get accomplished with that restoration. So as you can see, it was definitely a lot of work, and it was a lot more. I knew it'd be a lot of work, but it was a lot more than what I was kind of anticipating. So we were able to get it done, and we're excited to have that in our fleet. And it's just been a fantastic airplane. Another one that we did this spring was very sentimental to me and my family. Is we restored a 1966 Cessna 150 Foxtrot model. This airplane we've owned since, I think the family's had it since I think right around 2000 when my brother was going to Texas A&M. My uncle bought it, and we were able to use it to get some flight time in. And this is the airplane I started taking my first lessons in. I soloed in. I did my check ride in. Started taking my friends and family in. I tell everybody a joke, but kind of not joking, is this is the airplane I made all my mistakes in and all my terrible landings in at about 80 knots is about the speed of it. So we brought it over. We have River, a 14-year-old kid who's helping me clean airplanes and work around the hangar. I got him on this project, so we worked together. This is a really cool airplane because it's got 1,400 hours total time on the airframe. It's the original paint from the factory. It's the original interior from the factory. The original instrumentation, everything on it's original. The only thing that we changed in this restoration project is we replaced the headliner and the carpet. You had this kind of junky floorboard carpet in the back, so we went ahead and put some real nice um, carpet in the back behind the seats, and we went ahead and put some shoulder harnesses in it and some rosin sun visors. So we really kind of tricked it up. Whenever I was learning to fly, I just had a two-way radio, kind of an old junky one. It wasn't that good, so we went ahead and put a brand new Garmin two-way radio with intercom built in, and also a Stratus ADS-B in and out transponder, because we never had a transponder back in the day, so we didn't really fly it in any Charlie or Bravo airspace or anything like that. So kept it pretty stock. And then probably one of the biggest projects of all, I know the Cessna 172 project was big, but the one that's taken the most amount of time is our 1957 H35 model Bonanza. We've been working on this thing for 5 years probably, trying to get the avionics upgraded. It's always been a fantastic airplane. I got like 600 hours in it with just the old round gauges that you can see here in this picture. And we've been trying for so long to get the new Garmin autopilot in there and upgrade it to the new Garmin G3Xs. But it took several years for Garmin to certify that autopilot for that model of aircraft. And then finally, it took another probably 2 years to find an avionics shop that would do it. So we actually flew it down to San Antonio area and dropped it off in November. And we finally got it back from the avionics shop this August. So the past couple months, I've just been kind of remembering how to fly it. So the airplane sat down there for a long time, and when you don't fly an airplane for a while, it takes a little bit to kind of get the groove back. So I've been excited to be able to learn the new avionics system. So we got the Garmin, or excuse me, two Garmin G3X screens with the engine analyzer systems. It does everything. So everything's digital. But I kind of did this so that way that from the piano key hinges down, all that stuff is pretty much original and whatnot. So excited to finally get that back. And then also, just flying our Stearman that we got behind me, trying to maintain that. We also have this 1935 Davis D1W that I got out over the weekend and flew that. So trying to keep these airplanes up. Dad also purchased a 1940 or another 1940 Piper J3 Cub. This one's stock. Our other one's got a C85 and a bunch of different kind of mods to it. This one's like the original stock Piper Cub, and this thing flies like a dream. So we've had it for about 2.5, 3 months now. we had down for about a month, just kind of doing some fine little tweaking on it, a couple of things, tail wheel springs, a couple of things like that. We want to get tweaked and just perfect before we start flying it. So anyway, that's where I've been the past 3 years. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, now I'm looking forward to at the end of March and of April, I'll be able to go down to Florida and be able to complete my IA test and get that done. But we're going to start producing some videos. I got some check rides tomorrow that I'm giving, and then right after that, we're going to come back to the hangar and I'm going to start producing some DPE videos on how you can prepare and be prepared for your check ride to make sure that it starts, the DP's happy, everybody's happy, and it goes through smoothly. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next video.